Hello and welcome to Advantech EV Infrastructure Forum. I'm Stephen Liu, Business Development Manager of the Embedded IoT Group. Electric cars are literally changing our lives in many ways, and the whole world is trying to build more and better energy infrastructure to serve them or their owners. Electrical companies, utility companies, car makers, transport operators, and numerous stakeholders are now developing or running new facilities, from electrical grid, energy storage cabinet, to charging sites. These equipment makers and system integrators would all require robust, reliable, connected, secure, and cost-effective computing solutions. That's what Advantech does the best over the past 40 years. In today's webinar, we're going to unveil the product offerings for EV charging infrastructure and see how Advantech has helped customers succeed. You may ask any question anytime in the chat room. Our speakers will be standing by to answer it. But first, a quick overview of the market. Alan Lin from Advantech and Paul Yu from Weightology Market Trend Institute will shed some light on the trends and opportunities of the EV charging business.
Good day, this is Alan Lee. I'm with the Emerging Business Opportunity Office in Advantech. In this session, I want to establish some common ground by looking at the market status of EV charging and share with you some viewpoints we have in Advantech. To better take care of this topic, I want to include an expert and ask him to share with us his market insights. Paul Yu, who is the Chief Analyst of Green Energy in Weightology Market Trend Research Institute, is with us today. He has many years industry experience, and his recent research focus is about renewables, energy storage, electric vehicles, and the charging infrastructure. He is giving a presentation about the opportunities and challenges of the EV charging market. Let's welcome Paul.
Good day. My name is Paul from Weightology Market Trend Research Institute. Today, I would like to share with you about EV charging opportunity and challenges. From the beginning, we will discuss where the strong demand for the EV infrastructure comes from. Next, we will explore the trend of the EV charging system, including hardware, software, and even overall ecosystem. Finally, we will examine the opportunity and the challenges in the coming future. Global electric vehicle sales reached 9.8 million in 2022. And it is projected to increase to 28.4 million with an average growth rate of 30% by 2027. However, the number of charging stations is not keeping up with the path of the EV sales, leading an increased ratio of EV to the charging stations. As shown in the slide, the current ratio is far from sufficient in many regions. To address this issue, including European Commission, United States government, Chinese government, and Korea government have all announced plans to bridge the gap. Therefore, we believe that there will be a rapid increase in demand for the EV infrastructure worldwide. To solve infrastructure shortage and bridge the gap in EV to charging station ratio, hardware development will focus on three major trends: rapid charging, multiple charging, and faster deployment. All solutions will also resolve around three trends, including high input power, high power management for rapid charging, thermal control management, heat generated during charging, EV connectivity for multiple charging, and the last but not the least, modular, easy integration, durability, and reliability, two of them for fast deployment. Regarding software, while each charging equipment may have different features, their improvement in the next few years will focus on different phases. Charging pile diagnostic for the system maintenance, protecting the billing data and information of drivers, system compliance to unify the user experience and the user interface. Additionally, to understand user behavior for the advanced application is quite important, which means improvement data analysis and data acquisition will also grow quickly. Apart from software, hardware development, there are also new prospects for the entire ecosystem. In the future, charging stations will be integrated into our power grid to make it more flexible and completed. For this purpose, bidirectional charging will be also implemented, and we will see more and more energy storage and energy management system in our power grid. Artificial intelligence will be also used to reduce labor loading. And of course, renewable energy will be installed into our power grid to meet carbon neutrality goal. In the long term, wireless charging will develop it, and blockchain technology will be used for information safety. Looking at the hardware aspect, along with the software improvement and the further ecosystem trend, we can identify potential opportunities for hardware. We see opportunities in integrated charging solutions, turnkey management system, adaptable charging pile for the rapid deployment, energy storage, and green energy management, and generator. On the software side, we have potential the power management programs, data acquisition, and analysis program, hack and virus protection software for both rapid charging safety and security improvement. The charging station operator have an opportunity to contribute to 2050 emission neutrality goal by becoming a low-carbon EV charging operators. The last. However, in order to meet high demand for EV infrastructure and provide a better experience for EV drivers, there are 4 major challenges that need to be addressed by supply chain, factories, and operators. The first challenge is to ensure system compatibility between different protocol, platform, and even charging spec by operators and manufacturers. The second one is to improve hardware durability and reliability for harsh environment and even more higher power charging specs. The third challenge is to address difference in user interface and user experience between operators, charging station suppliers, and software systems. The last, the grid capacity, including strength voltage resistance and aging issue of power grid infrastructure, will be another major challenge when integrating higher power EV charging station into our grid. 4 of these challenges we mentioned above are not only the most important issue faced by hardware manufacturing, software developers, and the charging station operators and installators in meeting the current demand for charging infrastructure, but also the critical issue that will be faced in strengthening power grids in the various countries in the future. Thanks for your attention, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the forum. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Paul, for the observation and insights. That surely recharges what exactly brought us into the game in the first beginning. The challenges you point out will be the homework to everyone who wants to enter and succeed in the EV charging market. Let me extend Paul's explanation by sharing some quick points. We are all confident that the EV charging market will grow significantly in the next 10 to 20 years, starting in some major markets in the world. It seems to open up almost limitless opportunities. From Advantech's perspective, we also see this as an emerging opportunity. We believe Advantech is in a great position as a technology provider, as well as an enabler of reliable solutions to support and work with our customers. First, let us look at the Gartner hype cycle. EV charging infrastructure is now at a slope of enlightenment. meaning it has passed the chasm and most of the concerns about feasibility are now under control. The technology to support the market scale is mature, and the investment and business model to sustain are stable and rapidly growing. You can see that the EV charging infrastructure circle is denoted in light blue. So in 2 to 5 years, the technology and the market will become fully mature. In other words, now is the best timing to be more aggressive in order to take a leading and solid market share. The hype cycle also points out that the power grid is going to take a huge impact for the supply and stability, which also implies some emerging opportunity in the utility sector. So we know some EV charging markets will go faster and some will be slower, since there are different domestic policy, incentives, reimbursement, and regulations, and also the power grid issues. If we take a closer look into the value chain, there are power supply from the grid, hardware builder, software developer, service development, and the operation. Advantech now focuses ourselves as a key component provider to help our customer build the best quality EV charger and its energy infrastructure. We offer computers in many form factors, routers, HMI. On top of that, we can support our customers regarding the remote device management capability, so they can do remote diagnosis and other OTA features. This is the part that we can help our customer better manage their EV chargers deployed in the field and potentially reduce the management efforts. One important piece of information we found in our study is that there are some urgent demands from the end users, the EV drivers. First, they certainly request more public chargers to be installed. This is going to be bolstered by the policy and also by the growth of EV. Second, the users expect the chargers to be deployed in the right locations with the network coverage for wherever they are going to on the road. So not just the numbers, the locations are equally important. For charging point operators, location is definitely on top of their business strategy. The third key demand from EV drivers is the reliability of the charging service. People know the charging experience is nothing like visiting a gas station. There will more waiting time will be needed at the station, so the battery can regain its power. However, they expect to be served when they arrive at the charging station and the charger is available. According to JD Power, 1 out of 5 attempts for the EV drivers to use the charging service failed in 2022, which is a pretty bad service level. And you can see worse numbers in other studies, while most charging point operators claim their service uptime at 98% or more. We know that some government authorities have put in action to ask the service provider to honor their SLA, or they will be fined. So the capability to do troubleshooting and the system restoration remotely is really a key competence for CPO and its technology provider. The emerging market of EV charging is now very much a monopolistic competition. There is no leading and dominating buyers or sellers. EV chargers and its value chain players are similar in product offerings and with low differentiation. CPO enjoys the booming demand, yet still eager to find a better way to attract customers. However, advertisement is by far their best and common approach. Many players are coming into the game as technology providers, service operator, and the power users such as commercial fleet. The market is also extremely fragmented. To win the market, you need to earn the customer trust. That is true in every part of the value chain. The service needs to be properly deployed with high availability and quality. That means you must utilize reliable technology to design and build the charger equipment and to support the operation. The right technology design will also support certain level of component upgrades. For example, the connectivity hardware has to be modulated so the system can adopt different radio technology with the same architecture. In general, utilizing the right technology will make the system more robust, lower the cost of maintenance, and increase the operation efficiency. Lastly, the brand and brand loyalty is one important asset that every player in the ecosystem needs to invest in order to stand out in a progressive market. It will take years, flawless performance to achieve that. It is not easy, but the benefits will be exceptional. That concludes my presentation. Thank you for your attention.
Thanks, Alan and Paul. Alan mentioned the defining factors of a successful EV charging business. A great example is Korea's SK Signet, which dominates the market of ultra-fast chargers in the United States. We're extremely proud to have Jasmine John of SK Signet to share with us some insight from an EV charger OEM's angle. To help you get an idea of SK Signet and its achievement, watch this trailer.
In addition to the company introduction video, I would like to give you more information about SK Signet. SK Signet has more than 50% in the ultra-fast charger in the public sector, except for the Tesla Supercharger, which is only for Tesla users. Our vision and mission means we are not only an EV charger manufacturer, rather we aim to be a total solution provider related to much more than just mobility. SK Signet is in the renewable energy segment, specializing in EV chargers and EV solutions from more than 183 affiliates of SK Group, which is one of the largest conglomerates in Korea. We started in 1998, initially being called the Signet System, with in-house manufactured power modules and businesses for small EV charging such as golf carts and scissor lifts. We are the first US certified manufacturer of EV chargers in 2013, and with this, we are also the first to match successfully with global automotive manufacturers such as GM, Ford, Volkswagen, Honda, and BMW. Ultimately, Signet was to become the world's first to be certified for 350 kilowatt ultra-fast chargers, and finally we were awarded the American project. Currently, following the acquisition by SK Group in 2021, our current sales revenue is estimated to be approximately $180 million with more than 300 employees. The number of chargers currently installed is more than 21,000 units. The thousands of points represent our installation sites throughout the U.S., where we become a dominant player in ultra-fast charging solutions with CPOs and clients such as Electrify America and EVgo. We have three core strengths: plug and charge, providing seamless customer experience; active power sharing allows us to efficiently operate chargers; and ultra-fast charging technology. Apart from our three core strengths, main reason we have become a continuous supplier for CPOs is due to our excellent performance in charging success rate and component failure rate. The chart shown is provided by our customers and shows wide differences compared to the other vendors. We are also valued highly by our clients with a rapid maintenance response system and by charger users with a rating of 9.3 from high charging success rate. SK Signet's New Texas plant is capable of producing more than 10,000 units per year, and we have become globally capable manufacturing around 20,000 chargers per year. To expand our global presence beyond the U.S., we have recently established a European brand NCS Center in Germany and the UK. Let me introduce our product lineup. We have fast chargers ranging from 50, 100, 200 kW, and ultra-fast chargers charging up to 400 kW. The All-in-ones have the advantage of being easier to manage and fit into smaller spaces, whereas the dispensers from the split type provides a more comfortable experience to general users, free from noise and heat generation. Our new product launch will enable more stable and faster charging thanks to the improved efficiency of power modules. It is also equipped with a battery diagnosis function jointly developed with SK On, which is a global EV battery manufacturer. It includes the large 32-inch display, which can be operated from a low position, assisting disabled drivers. It can also show video content, providing additional business opportunities such as advertising revenue to charging station operators. Even beyond electric vehicles, there are still ongoing requests for technology consultation on a wide variety of battery-based mobility, such as urban air mobility and robotics, not to mention ultra-high-speed transportation, including electric boats and electric racing cars. With SK Signet e-mobility charging solution, businesses will benefit from efficient cost management, and charger users can enjoy the freedom of driving any type of electric mobility. I have talked to you about the future direction of SK Signet. Under the ESG management philosophy, let me let up by hoping for synergy between SK Signet and Advantech. Congratulations on Advantech 40th anniversary.
Thank you, Jasmine. If you have any question for her, feel free to ask in the chat box. What I learned from SK Signet is that operation and services are really the keys to success. Operators or system integrators that design, build, and perhaps run the charging sites play a very critical role. Advantech has been privileged to work with YES Charging or Yes Charging in Taiwan to grow and expand their operation across the country. Let me introduce you Carrie Xie from Yes Charging to explain how they are able to streamline EV charging solution from deployment to management.
Hello everyone, I'm Carrie from Yes Charging, and I will introduce us about what we do and what have we done in Taiwan EV market. Okay, ES Charging was established in 2010, and it is an affiliated enterprise of Yulong Group. We are 100% invested by CarPlus, 歌上租车, and our positioning is a charging station operator. We focus on our service in installation and the operation of the charging station. We also develop our charging system for our customer. Okay, on this page, this is the service blueprints of our services. Our services are across the whole value chain of the EV market. We sell the chargers and we install the chargers. We provide the 24 hours online service, and we also develop the charging system and develop the charging app for the drivers. The drivers can use the app to pay the charging fee. Okay, this is the EV chargers in Taiwan right now. We have the AC chargers and the DC fast chargers. All the AC chargers follow the same protocol interface. We call SAJ1772, which means all the connectors are the same. But as for the DC fast chargers, there are three major interfaces, includes CHAdeMO from Japan, CCS1 from North America, and the CCS2 from European. And there is also a charging system in the electric scooter field. We provide the chargers for our customer. This is different from the battery swapping system. ES Charging is focused on the charging field. We have our own construction team, and we perform several activities. And our construction team was certificated by TÜV in 2017. And we also have our own maintenance team. Once we get a call from the customer to report some charging issues, we will give them the first level support. And when it comes to the charger issues, we will send out our maintenance team to the charging site to do the inspection and the repairment. Okay, on this slide, it's described our framework of the charging system. Our framework is using the Amazon platform, and this platform requires many elements. The chargers are connected to the local management system, and all the systems was running on Advantech IPC, and the local management system connects to the platform and to do the communication. And our platform supports many functions to our customer and drivers. The platform also need to integrate several outer systems like the parking lot system, energy system, or license plate recognition system. So it is a very heavy work for us to do the integration. So we really need a strong partner to do the integration part for us so that we can focus on the charging system. Okay, and we believe that Advantech is capable to do that. Okay, this is the interface of the local management system. We have several functions, include the charger monitoring, billing management, and the charging receipt printing. And this one is the central management system. This is a cross-station management system. And so our customer only need to use a browser to log in, and they can monitor all the charging station and all the charger in the office. And this is our charging app. We use the app for our customers, for the drivers to search for a charging station, to start charging, to monitor the charging process, and pay the charging fee. And on this slide, we will describe the energy management system we developed. We combine the charging system with the energy management system. And when it comes to the off-peak time, we use the power to support the charger and to support the energy storage system, because the cost of the power is lower. And during the peak time, we generate the power to the charger, and all the charging is using the lowest power. And this one is the EMS interface. We have several functions, include the visualized dashboard, and our customer can monitor all the power units in this interface and perform the power dispatching. Porsche Taiwan and Mitsubishi Motors and Nissan are our partner. We create the charging app and create the whole system for the Porsche Taiwan. And Hyundai Taiwan is also our partner, and so is the Volvo Taiwan. Okay, CPC is the Taiwan Zhongyou, China Petroleum Company. It's a very important partner of ES charging. We built out 100 electric scooter charging stations in Taiwan for them and operate for them. All the charging stations are located the Advantech IPC, and we have our local management system running on it for the edge computing. And we believe the government entity is very emphasized on the information security. So we continue to improve our system secure, not only for the software part, but also the hardware part. And ES Charging is the only one EV charging partner of TSMC in Taiwan. We have already built out 6 charging stations for them. ES Charging is keeping investing the charging station building up. We have nearly 40 charging stations right now. And this slide concludes my presentation today. And we believe the EV market is still growing. And we really need a strong partner to work this way with us. And we are looking forward to a deep connection with Advantech in the future. Thank you.
Thanks, Gary. Likewise, we look very much forward to working with you on more projects. Again, you can text your question for Carrie in the chat room. So, what exactly do we offer? How can Advantech help speed up, solidify, and secure EV charging facility development and deployment? Joining me today are James and Pamela. Both are senior product managers in Advantech. We will be presenting the scalable and future-proof turnkey solutions for EV charging market.
Hello, my name is James, product manager of Advantech in charge of embedded single-board computer product division. So what's scalable and future-proof EV charger requires? Maybe we can start from what the future power grids looks like. A drop oil may generate less power efficiency on an electrical-driven car than the traditional fuel combustion engine car if we consider the energy loss on the transmission lines and from power grid to car battery. We said EV is more environmental friendly, not only because the electrical drive motor generates less pollution, but also the energy could be generated in many ways, including the fossil fuel and the renewable energy such as solar and wind power. The future power grid will be more flexible to separate as a macrogrid and a microgrid. A concept of a microgrid includes power generation, storage, and consumption within a city, town, an office building, or a house. A power generation could depend on local natural resources and advantages, while an energy storage system allowed the generated power being stored and independent to weather impact, daylight, and seasons. So, the first thing we learned is that the power consumption unit, the EV charging system, needs connected and incorporate to local control subsystems, which help to coordinate the power generation, storage, and consumption to make the best efficiency. We usually categorize chargers for different levels by its charging speed. However, it would be more practical to categorize by its adopted place using scenario and what kind of service we wanted to provide. A level 1 EV charger has lowest speed for charging, hence mostly installed in residential and concern on lower total cost of ownership, including device BOM cost and installation after service charge. A level 2 charger has the middle range of charging speed. Most of the time, you will stay a period such we call it a destination charger. It could be in shopping mall or a hotel or restaurant. It can provide the services such as a signage to display today's on sale promotion or integrated AI for automated plate recognition and membership tailor-made advertising. A level 3 charger or a supercharger has highest speed of charging and usually located along the highway. It may provide vending or navigation function while you stay a relevant short period of charging. So the second thing we learned is that the charging is not only provide the charging function, but more service that depends on where you adopt this and what's the user scenario. Based on what we learned, a charger may consist of many subsystems. First, we need to connect to a control and management system. It may include the power meter, site management networking, including using the OCPP protocol via the RS-485 Modbus or the Ethernet, and probably additional local EMS systems. Second, considering where is adopted and what service it's going to provide, it may require the HMI, the billing and payment systems, camera for surveillance systems, and the automatic system like parking locker, and advertising content systems. And for charging logic, based on the charging type is the AC or DC fast charging, it may use the power line communication protocol that embedded in the power line or connect the CAN bus to vehicle directly. In summary, a charging control board may need maximum 5 Ethernet, 3 COM port, especially RS-485, and 2 CAN bus, and 3 display with high resolutions. What's next for the EV charger? A full product portfolio with the different level computing performance, even the AI capacity provide enhanced user experience and the automated services. And what we just mentioned, try to integrate the flexible I/O for scalability. If we can integrate those needed industrial interface like CAN bus, PoE, and more Ethernet, then you can save the peripheral money and dramatically lower the integration effort and the system dimensions. You will need a better solution for remote management to minimize the service downtime. All the time monitoring and recovery abilities. Advantech Edge BNC can provide out-of-band management that is independent to the hardware platform, BIOS, and operating systems. Currently, Advantech provides all necessities for building the EV charging and working on developing the new product series that's specific for EV infrastructure with higher integrities. Reduce end-user integration efforts. Moreover, consider the EV charger may connect to intra-internet. Advantech provides software design service to protect your systems. Secure Flash, Boot Guard, Secure Boot, TPM with the BitLocker solution, and the McAfee whitelisting protect the system from the hardware, BIOS, and the OS layer and the communication. A battery energy storage system needs to control it by a rugged fanless systems with industrial buses plus the protocol gateway, and a remote terminal unit for battery gas gauge and the environmental parameters collections, monitoring, and control. A home solar electrical system, just like a tiny EMS system in residential. The mainly concern is the balance of performance and the power consumption, as well as cost. Advantech ARM-based single-board computer has the advantage on both. In normal operation, it enables the M core and disables the A core for lowest power consumption. While user turn on the UI for setting, it can enable the A core for better performance. Combine the Advantech UIO solution, customer will easily to make various solutions while all compatible BSP and the SDK will be maintained on the ARM Linux. We have collected all use cases into the ebook for EV infrastructure and the renewable energy. You may download from the Advantech website or relevant link in today's EV forum. Display and software cybersecurity are also super important parts for a public service EV charger. So next, I will have Pamela and Stephen to introduce Advantech industrial display solutions and the software design for security. Pamela.
Thanks, James, introduction. Hi, I'm Pamela, the product manager of Advantech Display Solutions. For this kind of outdoor applications, we know there are many environment challenges for an outdoor. Therefore, selecting a suitable solution will become most important in order to keep the good reliability. The display is the major component for kiosk to deliver the interactive operation. Advantech develops the industrial-grade display solutions, which meets the outdoor environment challenge. So what will be the major product features when selecting the suitable display solutions for EV charger station? The most important thing is the display needs to be available to provide excellent viewing performance, especially under the sunlight. The high brightness solution could solve the washout issue under the strong sunlight. The optical bonding solution could be helpful to reduce the sunlight's reflection on display. So to keep the EV charger kiosk to be sustainable, the IP-rated front design and the wide temperature support will be helpful to enrich the display's reliability. IP67 rated design could support dust tight and protect it against temporarily limited depth and duration immersion in water condition. Meanwhile, the display solution with user-friendly mechanical design that offers panel mount integration is much helpful to shorten the integration effort. The bezel-less design brings the stylish outlook and avoid accumulation of water on the bottom side during the raining day. The optical bonding solution is to remove the air gap in order to improve the display reliability in applications that have to survive outdoor environments. Reflections severely affect the readability of the screen, so that should be minimized. Optical bonding does that. Without the air gap, optical bonding solution helps to reduce the reflection from 13.5% to 0.2%, and also be helpful to improve the contrast ratio. Except that, EV charger station is located in outdoor environments. The ambient sunlight will cause the image washout. The high brightness solution that increasing the display brightness to 1200 nits to bring excellent image performance. Advantech develops the backlight module design with thermal solution to offer 50,000 hours lifetime and support 24 hours a day and 7 days a week operation. Advantech offers the reliable solution of optical bonding and high brightness solution with in-house design and manufacture capabilities, and offer the display products quality assurance. For some EV charger station, the smaller size of display like 7-inch and up to 12-inch are popular for applications. The panel kit solution could bring the maximum flexibility for EV charger kiosk design and minimize the kiosk cabinet space limitation. We offer the suitable high brightness display kit options for 7-inch, 10.1-inch, and 10.4-inch. All these models with high brightness of 1000 nits or 1500 nits and also support wide temperature from -30 to 85 degrees C. The panel kits are with PCAP Touch that offers high sensibility and supports fluent touch operation. For monitor solution, 15-inch and 21.5-inch are welcome sizes for EV charger. Advantech offers 3 models with ruggedized design to fulfill the EV charger application. The panel mount design is easy to integrate to the kiosk. The IP67 rated front design could avoid water and dust injection. The 21.5-inch is wide format with 16:9 ratio and supports IPS technology to offer the best viewing angle visibility. Of course, the high brightness of 1200 nits would be ideal for offering excellent visibility. We also offer the standard brightness of 500 nits as options. The last but not the least, our display solutions has light sensor built-in which could offer auto dimming function that helps to automatically adjust the display brightness by detecting the ambient environment. In this case, it brings the advantage for power saving and to meet the environment protection. Advantech offers a variety of industrial-grade display solutions with high reliability to minimize customers' worry. And I hope you enjoy the introduction of display solutions that adapts to EV charger application.
Thanks, Pamela. Now let's zoom out a bit and look at the whole smart grid. We've mapped out the energy flow from power generation to EV charging stations, as well as the many stakeholders from regulators to commercial fleets, and even site owners who have EV chargers installed in their property. Many of the stakeholders manage hundreds and thousands of IoT devices scattered at different locations. The whole ecosystem is so distributed and connected at the same time. It actually means dynamic security threats to the many stakeholders. Cyber attacks can take various forms, and any infiltration will lead to unbearable losses. For instance, never have so many drivers and cars so susceptible to a single point of failure on the smart grid. In response, Advantech is offering an IoT security stack that protects your facilities even before they are put into operation. There are 5 tiers of protection. On the silicon layer, we can protect firmware and configuration by Secure Boot with TPM, which is an Advantech embedded service. Next, in terms of operating system, we offer 10-year long-term support of Ubuntu, which is the most popular and secure Linux OS. Then, during the deployment stage, we can configure the devices in the factory and allow for secure and zero-touch onboarding. Later on, for day-to-day operation, we offer whitelisting and auto-recovering tools to deny unauthorized access and ensure availability. Finally, to manage access to EV charging facilities by multiple stakeholders, Advantech is proud to resell a highly effective identity and access management software called Sage, which is a proven solution for OT or smart grid use cases. I'd like to dive deeper in Ubuntu. Ubuntu is known for its strong security features. It has several built-in security features like AppArmor, a security module that restricts an application's access to the system's resources, and Secure Boot, which ensures that the boot process only loads trusted software. Most importantly, Ubuntu's 10-year long-term support is perfect for EV charging facilities. You won't have to dedicate a software team to maintaining Linux OS. Ubuntu takes care for you with certified Advantech devices. On top of the 5 tiers of protection, Advantech provides a list of cloud API and SDKs that make the best use of your hardware investment and reduce the time to market by EV charging system integrators or operators. These APIs are based on Advantech's expertise of BIOS-level SUSE drivers. Altogether, they increase efficiency, resilience, and responsiveness of your EV charging equipment. For example, we help you schedule over-the-air software update or deploy software or AI applications in containers. This concludes Advantech's hardware and software offerings of scalable and future-proof EV charging turnkey solutions. You can tell us more about what you're looking into by leaving a message in the chat room. You can also download an ebook at the end of the event. Yet, on top of those turnkey solutions, Advantech offers more about design-in and after-sales services at a global scale. Everywhere we are, we co-create with partners. We help build up the EV charging ecosystem, and we do so with our regional and country offices. Once again, Korea presents a very inspiring case study of how Advantech achieves win-win situation with partners. Let me have Tony An of Advantech Korea to tell the story.
Hello, this is Tony An. I'm in charge of the EIT sector in Korea. I'm so honored to share our successful EV business reference in Korea and also feel heavy pressure on my shoulder as well. Hopefully, this session can help you to understand the AKR business environment and our goal. See the next page. Since 2014, Advantech has highlighted the domestic intelligent transportation system market, and we have designed in a variety of related applications. From 2016, we've kicked off MP in self-gas dispenser market and now reached over 80% of market portion. Not only success reference in self-gas dispenser and smart parking market, we also applied our subway ticket barrier system and has launched MP from 2020 for Seoul Metro Line number 9. About EV charging market, we've already approached for government R&D project and helped to provide some hardware. Undergoing through long-term and of the developing and sync-up period with the customers, eventually we've achieved first MP of first EV charger in 2020. Now we can get the stable revenue, which is around $1 million USD, but you can see the right side graph, EV charger infra market, huge big potential. In the past 3 years, EV car increased to 620K from 30.5K. It's over 20 times grew up in this period. Anyhow, I'm expecting EV charge quantity will be growth up in 1.8 million in Korea until 2030. Global regulation, Korea government and major car manufacturing company has a plan to transport to EV car from the traditional gasoline car until 2030 in order to follow up global regulation and trend. Move on next page. About EV charger business, we've divided the market for 4 stages as like agriculture. We defined the period from 2010 to 2016 called the seed stage. In that stage, the EV charger just was emerged market and only few start companies prepare and started the business. And next, from 2016 to 2021, we called the strength stage. We got a stable revenue from the small market and more potential player we've met. Also, huge capital started to invest in this market. From 2021 until 2026, we think that the growth stage, this time the market grows up rapidly and big M&A perform and the business become the globalization. It seems the last chance for market approach and market leaders starting raised up. For near future called harvest stage, it means revenue boosting stage. the market will be ruled by strong only few players. Advantech will fully supporting for whole period and try to do our best for become good partners in this market. Next page, I would like to share the main key of approaching domestic EV charger market. These are varieties of climates type in the world. In Korea, we have clear 4 seasons. During the summertime, the temperature over 35 degrees Celsius, and then winter, it dropped less than minus 30 degrees Celsius. The main board must show stable performance under this kind of extreme environment and should apply anti-water and dust and vibration. Not only this, also should prepare RS-232 and RS-485 port and more than 2 gigaport Ethernet LAN. Advantech makers satisfied this condition and also had an edge for providing longevity service and stable supply. Additional wide range of the various certification ready can help to client, the customer, overseas business, and that was the main reason why we were selected by customs for part type and all-in-one HMI type. I will share the more detail in next page. From the early time in Korea, we got the successful business experience in outdoor kiosk market. Since 2010, we've supplied the HMI type solution to customer and all materials applied industrial level quality. Our extreme performance main board smoothly collaborate with the partner companies. AD board assembled and supplied to end user. For the customer service, we also support for OS such as both of the Windows and Linux Ubuntu. Most customer can reduce the time and be concentrated on the most important other parts. Okay, move on next page. Likewise, HMI outdoor kiosk type, we've also shared our good reference in self-gas dispenser market. Now designed separated type solution and already starting to design in service for near future business. Based on customizing industrial hardware such as touch monitors and industrial motherboard with storages, we will become the most reliable partner for domestic EV charger customer and also try to our best for making a goal for world best EV charger solution supplier in the future. Next page. You can see the table, AKR top 20 key account, 50% is related to ESG trend application. We, Advantech, will also follow ESG business trend and develop with our eco-friendly business partners. Then we would like to go for rapidly growth with the ESG business trend. This is all about AKR EV charger business and our business goal for the market. We will become the most valuable partner for EV charger partner in Korea, and we wanted to make a win-win eco business environment in near future. Thank you for your listening. Thanks.
Thank you very much indeed, Tony. We'll be launching more products that address specific needs of equipment makers and operators who can benefit from Advantech's long-standing global presence in 28 countries. Advantech is ready to serve the EV charging infrastructure market by leveraging its embedded hardware and software solutions, manufacturing and support capabilities. Advantech's established R&D and design services reduce customers' time to market and total cost of ownership. Last but not least, we help partners grow sustainable EV charging business. That's all for today's forum. Thank you for joining us. For more details about Advantech's offering, fill in the questionnaire to download an ebook. Goodbye.